Hey guys, this is All Streamed At back with another episode of Farming Simulator 19, the Lumberjack on the Grizzly Mountain map. And today what we're going to do is we are going to, I think we're going to buy a trailer. And if we can find one that, there we go. If we can find one that can, fit on the back of our truck that it can actually tow, then that would be for the best. We do have over $1 million, but I think that's kind of what we're gonna do here is right now just go for that. And wow, okay, that did not work out. That's what I wanted to do. Let's take the cruise control speed down to 40. So that is the fastest it will go. 75 is a little fast. So let's see what we have in the way of trailers. So let's go ahead. I think we're going to buy the 200A wood transporter from Adorante, and that is a mod. And we have Michelin and Trailerberg. Let's go with Michelin. And it looks like the only setup we have is wide tires. And I don't think that can fit on the back. We'll give it a try. If it doesn't work, then we can go a different route. We'll see what happens here. So let's hop in our truck. Let's back up to the trailer and see if it'll fit. I don't think it will. It will. That is a little bit high. So let's detach that. Okay. So that isn't going to work. Let's park that right there for now. Okay, so let's do it this way then. Let's go with the Komatsu. And we will get the Komatsu 875 for $216,000. We will put, ooh, that's heavy duty. I don't think we need the tracks, at least not yet. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to get the Komatsu and we're going to get the Trailerberg tires. Yeah, we're gonna get the Trailerberg tires for $216,000. And let's go back. Let's go into the garage. The wood transporter we are going to sell. And now we need something to. Actually, we really don't need anything to cut. We have our chainsaw, we could just do it that way. But I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the Komatsu 931XC for $435. Okay, and that one, same thing. We don't need the tracks, so we're not going to get those. We're just going to get the Trelleborg tires. And we're going to spend a lot of money, $435,000 on that. And there we go. So these are the two brand new machines. This one will cut, and this one will load. So let's go ahead and let's get the Komatsu Force 931XC. See if I remember how to drive this. It's been a while. So it only goes 13 miles an hour, but it doesn't need to go very fast. And this thing on the front, what it will do is it will actually cut a tree. So we turn it on and that opens up. There is a saw blade in there that will cut the tree down. And then the black things on the side, the black wheels with the spikes on them, will turn and will actually move the tree and basically roll it from one end to the other. And it will cut the branches off, and it will also cut it to length. So right now it is set to 1 meter for the cut length. We want to cut that. Let's go ahead and make it 8 meters. There's our turn off. So we're going to cut them as wide as, cut them as long as we can. So this is going to be a different way to do it. So let's go ahead and cut down our first tree. We want to cut it as low as we can. There we go. So we have the option to cut, so let's go ahead and do that. And it will cut it. Let's raise. There it goes. So we felled it. And if we keep hitting cut, there we go. So there is 1, 2 logs, and that's going to get us 3 logs. So now that we have that, we're going to want to get a stump grinder as well. So we're going to need at least a small tractor. But right now, let's hop in our Forest 875 from Komatsu. And the arm on this will be able to take those logs that are down there and grab them, and then we can put them onto the trailer. So we can get a lot more on here than we can on the other one. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. So So again, it's been a while since I've used any of this big forestry equipment. So this episode is going to be a bit of a learning experience. Got that, and then that. Okay, so that view shows that. Okay, perfect. That's one thing I like about this big forestry equipment, is it does have the view of the end of the arm, so you can zoom in a little bit on what you're doing. And we are just about to the cabin and the 3 logs that we have cut. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. That should be fine. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. See where that is. Okay, that's how we open it. Out a little bit. We want to go down. There we go. Okay, right there, and let's see if that can pick that up. There we go, we've got it. Right about there, and let's bring that in. There we go, it looks like we've got our first one in there. And that's a little too long, maybe. Yes, okay, so those are a little bit too long. That's fine. Let's grab that and put it right there. Perfect. So we do want to grab those right about there. How long do we want to do that? Right about there. And there. Okay, those we can pick up. That's great. Let's put these right here. And those, when we come back with the pickup, we can put those in the back there. Is that one too heavy? That one's too heavy. Okay. There we go, and there are tension belts on there too. So right now, let's do that. Okay, so we want to... We want to back up to those. I think that right there should be okay. About there. Okay, so we've got that one. Bring it up, bring it back, bring it down, not bad, right about there. There we go. And let's lift that up, take it back out, and down. Okay, so if we go down any more, that's on that. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let's fasten the tension belts on those. We can bring that up. Bring it around. Perfect. Lift that up a little bit, bring it back. Excellent. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so now let's move that out of the way. I think we're hitting the house. Oh, we're hitting that. Okay. So we want to completely move this out of the way. So the stacking job on there isn't great, but it works. Okay, so let's get back in here, and what we want to do is let's change the length to 5. I think that might be a little better. Go, let's cut that tree. Let's move it up, and we'll just start cutting immediately. So it cuts that way. There we go, and we get 3 right away. Let's move that up just a touch. And we'll cut that up a little bit, and there we go. So that moves it, and then that blade comes down and cuts it to the specified length. There we go. And let's grab a few more. Grab that one. We'll go up and we'll get it cutting. That takes all the branches off. Cuts it to the perfect length. And there we go. So let's turn that off. Go, and let's perk this up. That's what was happening, was we were a little too close. Okay, and let's get in here. We will pick those up, and then we will go and sell those. And right there should be good. Should be up. That goes out. That goes down. Right about there. We don't want to turn, we want to close. Kind of hoping that would have picked up a couple of them, but it only picked up one. There we go. Let's bring that down. Okay, let's open that up again. I am going to see if I can grab a couple of these. Okay, it looks like I've got at least 2. And I do. And I lost one. Go, that comes back. Bring that down. And let's bring that back a little bit more, and then we can open. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're not doing terrible. We could be doing better. But we could be doing a lot worse as well. There. Bring that down. Okay, we got 2. Yep, that one dropped. Okay. So we're definitely starting to get the hang of this. Let's bring that back just a little bit more. There we go. And I'm going to open that. And lift it. Go. So really we're not doing too bad. So I've done a lot worse with these. Need to go back a little bit more, and then we can go down. So let's try it this way. Okay, there we go. Bring that up. Turn those around. Bring it up. Bring it back. There we go. We just got 2 at the same time. And that's going to get a little unwieldy. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and take these down. We're going to take them just like this. And the reason that we're just going to go ahead and do this now is I think if I try to get more on there, they're all going to start to really get a little tangled. I am going to get better at this. So I used to be really good at stacking on the back. But I am very much out of practice. So these go down to the sawmill. And we will start making some of the money that we spent today back. And we are going to keep clearing out the area that we're clearing out. And the reason that we're going to do that is we want to put a shed out there. So that way we can have a place to store all of our equipment. This is what the cab looks like. Those are all of the controls. It's really nice in here. It's like we've got some speakers. Can listen to some music. Some lights so you can work at night. I don't see... Oop. I don't see any lights on the boom though. I would think that there would be. So if you're going to work at night, I would think you would want some lights on the boom so that way you could see what you're doing. Alright, so here we are at the sawmill. Let's go ahead and back in. Let's try to back into one spot. There we go. That one I think is going to be ours. Right there. Okay. So first thing we do is we unfasten the belts. We move that down. There we go. So we're going to take most of these off right away. Oh, let's go up, and there we go. We want to go straight back if we can. And let's get out and sell what we can. And that sold all of it for $5,676. So there we go. And that is how you use the trailer. Oh. Go, we store it like that, I think. Yes. There we go. That is a big machine. So we're going to take this back. And before the next episode, I'm going to go ahead and clear out the rest of that wood. And in the next episode, we are going to start clearing out some of... excuse me. In the next episode, we're going to start clearing out some of the stumps. So for that, we're going to need a stump grinder, and we're going to need a tractor to run it. So we are going to be getting our first tractor and our stump grinder, and then we're really going to start going to town on getting that place cleared out so we can get a little shed up there. And another reason that I want the shed is I kind of want a place to store some wood, so that way we can hold some back, so that way when the price is really good we can sell it for a lot more money. And we don't need to sell it when it's not a good price. And that is going to end today's episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is All Stream That. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.